As Kevin Rudd continues his political sell of the budget, Malcolm Turnbull's on the brink of giving him more than he bargained for. The opposition leader still wants to fight for full access to private health subsidies, but he's now given his clearest signal yet that he'll also back the Alco-Pops tax hike that's been deadlocked in the Senate for a year. Political correspondent Greg Jennett.
He's back.
Hi guys.
For his second visit to the Hunter region of New South Wales in 4 days. Ministers and day-glow vests mandatory. They almost outnumbered the media, but the questions still flowed freely.
What's our ambition? Why are we doing this? What is the government's mission?
Kevin Rudd's post-budget barnstorm had him selling blue sky mining, a network of small plants like this to be linked with industry funds into
the single largest solar power station in the world.
In his own power struggle with the Senate, the Prime Minister is starting to jump at shadows.
Today, Mr Turnbull and Liberals indicated that they would not support the $22 billion worth of budget savings.
But Malcolm Turnbull gave no such indication. He's locked into blocking means testing of private health insurance subsidies.
It is a tiny, tiny percentage of the federal government revenue.
Beyond that, he's carefully avoided picking Senate fights on any other budget measure and is even poised to flag through the $400 million Alco-Pops tax hike in dispute since last year.
We've got to take into account the budgetary environment has changed. I mean, last year the budget was solidly in surplus. This year we have a record deficit.
The government's planning to stretch its budget stimulus message through a second week, but keeping attention on the multi-billion-dollar spend is already proving difficult. Ministerial foreign travel bills from last winter provided today's distraction, with costs for some cabinet ministers, staff and officials in the 6-figure range.
The previous government was not exactly shy in this department either.
He says telecommuting will bring some pause for thought on future travel. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.